And welcome back to Jeff FM. I'm Jeff, and today, like I said in the end of our last episode, we're going to have the top of the table match against Southampton. Got a bit of news to catch you up on, but first we'll take a look at the league. We've only played one match in the league since. Let's just go to the schedule instead. We played one. We beat Leicester 2-0. We drew 2-2 with Bournemouth. We beat City in the leg semi-final leg 2-0 in the League Cup final, semi-final. We beat Swansea 3-1, no problems. We then crashed out of the FA Cup in the third round in the replay against Bournemouth. Pretty disappointing stuff. And today we play Southampton. Like I said, we're second, equal on points now, so there's no gap. We're just behind on goal difference, which they are slightly superior at, because we've scored 2 more goals and they've conceded 6 less. So defensively, they're a very good side. 15 goals in 23 games is what they've let through. I've been playing around with this tactic a little bit. Now that we've got a bit more depth in our strikers, we've got Milik here, playing Lukaku or Ibra when he comes on as the supporting target man, with Milik as the complete forward, who can pretty much do it all. This has worked alright. We beat City 2-0 with this tactic, I'll put it to you that way. I think this will be probably our tactic against bigger teams like today, and then we'll fall back to the 4-3-3 that we've been using predominantly for the majority of the season against smaller teams. This is a more attack-focused tactic. We seem to score a lot of goals with this. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's a very similar tactic, but we're playing a control mentality instead of an attacking mentality, and we have a lot of the same team instructions, so we're already quite familiar with how to play it. Anyway, let's get into it. Yes. One more thing. Before we just click on you. Before we get into it, we made a bit of money. We sold Mkhitaryan to Real Madrid for £50 million. Big money. Just Real must have scouted him or something, I don't know, but he was aware of their interest and asked to leave. I said if they put in a bid of 65, they could have him, but he was a bit upset. They offered 45, I counted with 50, they said yep, so I accepted. So with the amount that we've sold and the amount that we've brought, we're even. However, I'm now a bit short on the right wing because we've got a long-term injury to Juan Mata. Well, it's 2 to 4 weeks. It's not long-term, but we're going to be without him for about a month at the most. So we're a bit short on the right, which is another reason why we're playing this tactic today instead of what we usually play. But let's get into it. Not the effect intended. Milik has scored some goals. He scored 2 goals against Man City in the League Cup, so in a big match, maybe he's a good player to have. Strootman, Vidal, they've all played pretty solidly in the few games that they've had. Hopefully this is a team that just gets bigger and better. Kurzawa, he also scored an amazing goal. I can't remember who it was against. I think it was Swansea. He just crossed it from this left side and straight into the top corner. I guess the keeper fucked it up a little bit too, but he got the goal. He did it. A groin injury to Eric Bailey, however, is going to be a bit of a dent into our hopes. Pogba with the head away there. Bit of defensive duty for the Frenchman there. I think we got to sub him off. I wouldn't want to play with a groin injury. Rojo is going to come on. You are not a ball-playing defender in the slightest. You're just going to defend. So our first sub, a bit forced. But Southampton, in the first 5 minutes, putting all the pressure on. They've had the chances so far. They haven't been amazing chances, but they've had the better possession of the football so far. As you can see here, it's all one-way traffic really at the moment. Right, so we got a bit of that possession back. We're 15 minutes into it now. I think we got to get creative. Correa, is he getting a yellow? Apparently not. Okay, so this first half really died in the arse after the first 10 minutes. And literally nothing has happened. But Southampton have a corner. It's swung in. It's headed away by somebody. Bertrand has got it. He tries to put in... Virgil is there. I assume that's Virgil van Dijk. Yes, that was who it would be. Half an hour gone. No massive chances for anyone yet. Southampton definitely been the better. The two sides, we haven't had a shot on goal yet. Push forward. Not good. We're not playing well. I think that much is obvious. Two minutes, extra time, 0-0, a draw. At this stage will probably do nobody any good. As a matter of fact, it looks like nobody else, none of the other big teams are playing at the moment. So we've got a better goal difference than Man City, but Tottenham can definitely leapfrog both of us into first should we draw today. So probably not in anyone's best interest to draw. Let's fire them up. We're not happy. Hopefully this is the kick in the butt. Otherwise, we're going to revert to our 4-3-3 that we normally play. And we will definitely be making some subs. It's a poor pass. Lukaku does well to recover. This is probably just a kick-off. I shouldn't commentate. It's going to turn off any second now. It's a good ball wide though. Vidal with a bit of space. Puts it in. It's poor though. Forrester with the long ball. Jones heads it away. Still no shots. Do I make a change? An early change? I'm thinking about it. Milik is not having a good game at all. Blind with a yellow. I mean, Rojo is already a sub, so it'd be a bit harsh to take him off. We don't have enough. Does this... I think this works. That works. That's good enough. Phil Jones for Lingard. Milik can come off for Valencia. Let's get it done. Passionate. Looked happy. Ooh. That's the first time I've had a response from one of the players when I've brought them on as a sub. Let's push forward. We've had a change in tactics. Hopefully we get a change in fortunes now. A shot on target would be nice. A shot off target would be nice too. So far, so bad. This is a terrible episode. Nobody should watch it, which is probably fine because no one will watch it. Tell him to ease off the tackles. So analysis, ease off the tackles. Pitch. Alright. Let's do it. Lingard. Pogba flicks it on. Lukaku blind. Romeo clears. Redmond collects. Vidal is offside. So apparently there was a shot there. We got one shot. Woo! "69 minutes gone. We give him another push forward. Here we go. De Gea, the long ball, looking for Vidal, doesn't get him. Redmond looks for the ball, but Rojo intercepts. De Gea comes forward, he's got a bit of space. Another long ball, looking for Vidal again, definitely doesn't get him again. Davis finds Redmond, who turns nicely. He's got a bit of space, he dribbles forward, he plays it back. Calabria, is that the David Calabria from AC Milan? How the fuck do I look at their shit? Oh, that's where this is awful. Headed down, Blind with the shot is blocked. It's Calabria, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's the AC Milan dude. Lingard, Pogba, Strootman again. Back to Lukaku, he loses it. It's cleared by Van Dijk. Kurzawa puts it into Strootman, Blind. Pogba out to Lingard. Back to Pogba again. Back to Lingard. Lost it. Let's have a look. It is. Oh, they actually signed him. Wow, I didn't know that. Is that an IRL signing? Or is that just a game signing? It is a game signing. Interesting. He is a prominent right back in the AC Milan Youth Challenge that I did on this channel. Not a bad player at all. Not an amazing one either. Hopefully he gets better with time. Push forward again. This has still been a terrible match. Nothing of merit has come from it. Romelu with the long ball looking for Ward-Prowse. Calabria. Ward-Prowse again. Davis. Romelu. Virgil. It just seems to be like we're just passing for the fun of it. Both teams like just pass. And not really doing anything. But Ward-Prowse has found some space and De Gea holds on to that pretty easily. It's headed for a 0-0, I think. I'm pretty confident there's going to be no goals. We've been shit. We've got nothing coming from the right-hand side. Everything's coming from the left. And probably what's coming from the left is not that great. So a minute to go. Forrester with the long ball finds Kurzawa. Davis, Romelu. Kurzawa intercepts, passes it back to De Gea. About 30 seconds to go. Sprays it out, finds Vidal. Into Strootman, Pogba. Long ball sprayed out. Lingard loses it. This is the end of the match. I guarantee it. There's no goal here. Vidal again. Poor. And absolutely the result that nobody needed nor wanted is absolutely about to happen. There we go. Like I said, a draw does no one any favours. A 0-0 draw is not even an entertaining match or an episode for a channel that is looking to get more subscribers. Absolutely disappointed with that. Everything went wrong this time around. And Eric Bailey, 1 to 3 days. We're still second place. Now we have to hope that Man City and Tottenham do not win. But I can absolutely guarantee you they probably are. Let's see, will it tell us very quickly? Ooh. Well, there's a Premier League matches have happened, or are happening. Wait. 0-0. Chelsea won. Man City drew, which is beautiful. Tottenham still got that game in hand though. And they are going to play Swansea on the 21st. Lovely. They're playing the team that is bottom of the league. So you can safely assume that Tottenham will be top of the league, possibly in the next episode. Anyway, we will leave it there. Next time we come back, we've got the semi-final in the League Cup. I'm not going to do that. If we get to the final, I'll definitely do that for an episode. We've got the Champions League knockout rounds coming up. Maybe we'll come back for Chelsea. We haven't done a Chelsea episode yet. But sorry, this episode was pretty shit. A 0-0, a boring 0-0 at that. We might even have a new winger. I'm in the market. I'm looking for wingers. But inside forwards on the right-hand side are fucking expensive. Anyway, I think Chelsea is probably a good match to come back at. We'll probably do that one. Hopefully I get through, even if I don't finish this season by the time the full game comes out, I will finish this series at least to the end of the season, regardless of what happens, unless the saves for the beta are incompatible with the full game or some shit like that. Barring that, I will finish a full season with this series, and hopefully we win something, even if it's just the League Cup. We're doing really well in the league. First place after 20. First, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself there. Second place after 24 matches. We're well over halfway into the season, about 2/3 into it. Hopefully this will be Man United's first title in 5 years. But anyway, till the next episode, like, comment, subscribe. You know all that jazz by now. If you want to see more of this series and know when it's coming on, just sub, push that shitty bell button as well, and you'll get a notification. Anyway, till then, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.